Conservation. India, due to its topography, geology, and climate patterns, has diverse life forms. Now, this huge diversity is under threat due to many environmental issues. For this, conservation becomes an important tool by which we can reduce many species getting lost from our native land. By employing conservation management strategies like germplasm conservation, in situ, ex situ, in vitro methods, the endemic as well as threatened species can be protected. In situ conservation, on-site conservation. It means conservation and management of genetic resources, forest trees, medicinal and aromatic plants under threat are conserved by the community or by the state conservation, which include wildlife, national park, and biosphere reserve. The ecologically unique and biodiversity rich regions are legally protected as wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, and biosphere reserves. Meghamalai, Satyamangalam Wildlife, Gindi and Periyar National Park, and Western Ghats, Nilgiris, Agastya Malai, and Gulf of Mannar are the biosphere reserves of Tamil Nadu. Sacred groves. These are the patches or grove of cultivated trees which are community protected and are based on strong religious belief systems which usually have a significant religious connotation for protecting community. Each grove is an adobe of a deity, mostly village god or goddesses like Ayanar or Amman. 448 groves were documented throughout Tamil Nadu, of which 6 groups, Tirukurungudi and Banagudi Shola and Udayankudi Kadu, Sittanavasal, Pudupet and Devadanam, were taken up for detailed floristic and faunistic studies. These groups provide a number of ecosystem services to the neighborhood like protecting watershed, fodder, medicinal plants, and microclimate control. Ex situ conservation, off-site conservation. It is a method of conservation where species are protected outside their natural environment. This includes establishment of botanical gardens, aquarium, zoological parks, conservation strategies such as gene, pollen, seed, in vitro conservation, cryopreservation, seedling, tissue culture, and DNA banks. These facilities not only provide housing and care for endangered species but also have educational and recreational values for the society. Biodiversity conservation. In situ, on-site, ex situ, off-site. Protected area network, community protected, government protected. Sacred groups, sacred lakes. Biosphere reserves, national parks, wildlife sanctuaries. Terrestrial, marine. Sacred plants, home gardens, seed banks, pollen banks, field gene, cryopreservation, botanical gardens, arboreta, geological parks, aquaria.
you.